Installing a UV light kit on a heat pump with really bad growth inside. Just taking some simple grade and getting off the surface stuff here. As you can see, it's not the best, but we can get it somewhat better looking. A lot of rust, and that happens a lot of times with attics with very little ventilation. Let's take this off. Just kind of see it all. Now this unit is 13 years old. People are saying you could get sick and whatever have you. Stuff is kicked on. I'm gonna do a blower wheel cleaning next time I'm out here. This is a light kit we're putting in. To be honest, I'm not a fan of these connections, but it is what it is. This is what connects to your 24 volt. This is what connects to the UV light. And those pieces, parts, connect right here into this port and then that port. If you're doing a different UV light kit, it might be different, but it's all gonna be the same principle. Look at all this rust. This is why you need to ventilate your attics. First thing you want to do is figure out how you're going to position it, right? So I'm going to put the UV light kind of right there at first. So I'm going to take that wire. I'm just going to feed it right here. Just pull it all the way through. And then I know this can reach back there. Now we have to put these wires into 24 volt. So you're going to want to put it one in your red. This is your 24 volt coming in, right? And you're going to take your other wire and you want this to go to your common. There we go, the blue. Now you might have a brown. That's also a common, but this is going to be your common. So right there and right there. I got my wires in. You can see one going here and another one going here. Make sure they're snug and secure, because if you don't do it right, you're going to lose power to your thermostat, and you don't want to have to come back up here. Put this ballast in. These kits will come with the screws and all the fun stuff you're going to need. Usually just dump it all right there. And get some sheet metal screws. You need to mount these. Sometimes you can just set them wherever, but this one I don't. I do want to mount. So as long as you go into the metal and you're not going to damage anything, I usually just like to set them, figure out where I'm going to put them, and then I'll start the screw and then we'll tighten it. Now we're going to take this, plug it up here, and then we're going to take him, plug it down here. Okay, so I got this mounted, I got this plugged in up top, and then I got that plugged in on bottom. This is the metal bracket. I'll show you how I usually do it. I kind of just make a shape like this. This is the part that sucks. You have to take the magnet and put it in, but you got to get this screw in there, and the magnet constantly pulls it. So I'm going to put this down and get this screwed in. The magnet is in. Now for the bulb. And then I took these little screws, put them there, and they're short, right? Now, how you're typically supposed to put this specific light kit on, I do it different because the way they do it is just horrible. Got it plugged in. I'm going to take a little bit of tape to secure it. That's not how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to do screws that go into that, but it's just way too complicated and it gets messed up a lot of the time. I just strip off a little bit of red letter tape like that. This does the trick and it's not going anywhere. Now it's time to set it. I'm going to take a razor blade and cut out a little bit of that insulation. It's going to look like that. Not perfect, but the magnet will sit against the metal back plate. There it is. And you're going to take this cord, you're just going to pull it. But you're going to bring it up around. You don't want it underneath. There we go. See? Got it coming up that way. And then you pull it tight. Boom. And and the wire gets tucked. Yep. And then I came back and zip tied all this so it doesn't look like crap. I'm going to fire this up and not look, but you'll see it come on. And there we go. UV light kit installed. You'll see this green light. But yeah, that's how you do it.